As we're in May, it's time to look at pruning of spring flowering shrubs, and today we'll be looking at this Forsythia which has finished flowering. Pruning is an important part of annual maintenance. It helps to keep them healthy, a nice neat shape, and most importantly it helps to improve flowering. Today we're going to be looking at pruning this Forsythia, which involves removing the old flower growth so it can produce nice new growth through the rest of this summer and autumn, which will then bear the flowers next year. The tools I'll be using for pruning this Forsythia are secateurs to remove the old flowered growth and a saw to remove any larger dead, damaged or diseased growth. One of the first things to do is to look for dead, damaged and diseased material. On this Forsythia you can see this branch is dead, this one's okay, but this one is also dead, so I'll be using my saw to remove these. The next thing to do is to remove the old flower heads. Looking at the shrub here, you can see these here and here, and you want to remove this growth back to this nice new cluster of growth here, these nice new side shoots. So I'm just going to carry on working my way around this Forsythia, taking off the old flowered growth. As this flowers on previous year's growth, I'm pruning it now, straight after flowering. Plants that flower after midsummer get pruned in late winter or early spring. Once you've finished removing the old flowered wood, have a look at the centre of your shrub as we're after a nice, open, uncongested centre. This shrub is okay, so I'll be leaving it, but if you wanted to take any growth out, remove it down to the base. This method of pruning can also be used for shrubs such as ribes and the slightly later flowering Philadelphus and Weigelia. Don't worry if you think you take off too much or if you haven't taken off quite enough. The timing is the key. If it flowers before midsummer, it needs to be pruned straight after flowering, and this then gives it enough time to produce the growth that will then hold the flowers next year. So this Forsythia next year should have a beautiful display of flowers come the spring.